Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So we have taken three components of life. One is the world and our gross body. Second is the experiences of the world. And the third component is the experiencer of the world. So with reference to the world, we have seen that this world has always been like this. There is nothing ever new happened in this world. Nothing new has ever happened. Birth, death, disease, fights, wars, then all calamities, good, bad. It has been normal state. Will we ever complain why the sun is hot? You have to accept it cheerfully or accept it grudgingly. Acceptance is not a choice. Therefore, this world should not be a topic of our spiritual practice. Many people ask this question, Swamiji, why this world is so horrible? I say, look here, I am not created, don't ask me. Then, the one who created, God created, but do you ask him? Why do you ask me? But you people tell that God created, I tell you also you are dumb. Are you accepting? Therefore, nothing in the world should disturb us. Nothing new ever has happened. Like, take one or two examples to understand this point. There was a time when our Hitler Maharaj has killed millions of Jews in the concentration camps. Now the various kinds of wars or terrorism is happening. That number even is comparable? Not comparable. But that time we were not there. Therefore, it doesn't make much difference to us. So the moral of the story is, don't bother about the past or the future. Learn to live in the present. See, I don't know what is going to happen to this world. If you don't know, then relax. If you know, then be prepared. See, friends, remove this world from your head. No, but you can't be just blind when you are seeing the things that are happening in this world. I said, okay. Earlier, do you think the world was not like this? No, it was there, but not like this. It is too bad today. It can't be worse than this. Very good. Afterwards also the world will not be like this. It can't be. This is the limit. Good. Earlier you were there? No, I was not there. Later you will be there? No, you will not be there. Then the world is horrible because you are there. you disappear. The world is beautiful. Therefore, first part of spirituality is don't worry about the world. Now the question comes, what is the world? The whole world around us, or sukha kachra, gila kachra? The world is sukha kachra, gila kachra. This has always been like this. There is nothing new. See, friends. And therefore, the part of spirituality with reference to world is accept the world gracefully, convert the problems into challenges, and go through. After this, now the second part we have to learn. What is the world? See, asti, bhati, priya, nama, rupa, iti pancha amshakam, adyatrayam, brahma rupam, jagad rupam, tato dvayam. In the one of the texts, it comes that asti, bhati, priya, Satchidananda is Paramatma. Nama, rupa, name and form is the world. Now I am taking you deeper. Be ready to dive deep. Forms are outside. Names are inside. This is a form. But this form doesn't know that it is a phone. I know this is a phone. So where is the name? Name is in me. And the world is outside. So when it is said, the world is name and the form, what does it mean? World is, as long as this outside, inside is taken as valid, the world will continue. Learn from your experience. When you are snoring away at night, 3 questions. Where are you? When are you? And what are you? But you continue to be there. Further, in the deep sleep, there is no concept of inside outside. In the deep sleep, there is no experience that I am incomplete. In the deep sleep, there is no experience of otherness. The net result of these 3 factors is there is no desire. Because there is no desire, we are happy. Because we are happy, we snore. Now you try to snore when you are awake. You cannot, because you are not happy. So what is the bottom line? Spirituality, be happy. Snore while you are awake. I am not telling from my head, Bhagavad Gita says, Ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagrati sayyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisha pashyato munehe. The awakened one is the one who is sleeping to this world and who is awakened to his divine nature. And the ignorant ones are those who are awakened to this relative world and they are sleeping to their own divine nature. What spirituality? International Yoga Day. See, today is International Yoga Day, isn't it? I have put one video on today's thing. Yoga is what? Yoga and spirituality. See? You will see this. Yoga people will be telling always this thing. You should do yoga regularly. What will happen? You will be healthy and you will have long life. These are 2 curses. What will you do while living long? Yoga. Hare Rama. What for? लंबा हुआ तो क्या हुआ, जैसे पेड़ खजूरा, छाया नहीं पथिक को फल लागे अति दूरा. Long life cannot be the purpose of life. See, therefore, where are all the experiences happening? See, when we talk about experiences, where they are happening. Like you are seeing me, I am seeing you. Where is the knowledge that I am seeing you? Is it outside or inside? Inside. See? Therefore, where the experiences are happening, they are happening in the mind. See? This principle you have to distinctly, consciously, without any doubt, to be digested. Nothing happens to body. Everything happens only to the mind. Unless you take this, you won't be able to proceed further. And this you are only hearing. I am telling you my experience. You know, my hand, I had some problem. So it was when it was operated in Coimbatore. So when I was washing my hands, this wedding finger, you know, in Puneri language, Veda means mad. Wedding finger, you put a wedding ring. So those who are Veda, they do put a wedding ring. And whole life they become Vede. So my wedding finger was broken because of somebody. And then when it was operated, so they gave local anesthesia, and then after some time they were operating. I was seeing that distinctly, clearly. They first of all took something and hit. How do you feel? So I said, I am feeling very emotional. You are taking care of me so much. He said, no, not that way. Then what? No, do you feel anything here? I said, where? Because there was no sensation in this part. After that, he started cutting. So when he started cutting, removed whatever he has to remove, then stitching and blood coming out and everything was going. I was watching that. That day I had a notion that I am a great yogi. Now nothing pains me for 15 minutes. After that, the pain said, oh God, that experience gave me this clear understanding. You are only hearing. I am telling you my experience. Everything happens to the mind. Nothing happens to body. Spiritual life is mind your mind. You have to work on the mind. What we do, we take care of our body. We should have healthy body, and then we should take organic food. I am not a non-vegetarian, I am a vegetarian. The vegetarian, they think they are super dumb. See? I am not I am vegetarian. There is another variety. I am vegan. No. It doesn't matter what you eat. What matters is whatever you eat, how are you? Whole life goes only in that. Then organic. We take only organic food. What do you talk about organic? Come to our Mumbai, we give you organic salt. You go Chowpatty, they will be making that puri and all that thing. And when they give you, they do top. Organic salt. So we take care of our body so much. We do the yoga, we go in the morning to walk to come back. So we are doing two things. We are working on the body to keep the body healthy, and we are working by the body so that we can survive, earn money, etc. Now tell me, what have we done to work on our mind? See? Nobody, including our dear parents, they are equally dumb like us. They didn't know how to work, how to think. Nobody taught us how to think. Neither the parents, nor the grandparents, nor the teachers, nor the nowhere. Don't teach us working on the mind, how to think. See, friends. Therefore, two things about the mind. Spirituality I am talking. First, working by the mind means what? And working on the mind means what? There's two things we have to understand. Like working by the body, we know we go and work and get our money, etc. Working on the body means we keep the body healthy by whatever means. Similarly, what is the meaning of working by the mind? Working by the mind is default settings. What is the default setting? देखो सुनो बक बक करो. We have to comment, we have to talk, we have to evaluate, we have to suggest. Default. See? I should not say, when you know I should not say, why don't you keep your mouth shut? Default setting. I should not say, our neighbor's daughter-in-law is far better than our daughter-in-law. And in the house, Mahabharata begins. Who is responsible? Therefore, our happy mantra is what? Dekho suno, mat bolo. Many times we talk, it is not required. See? Because we have never learned. One mantra is there. Who asked you? This mantra I got in Badrinath. Many years before, I was pretty young that time. After I finished my darshan, came in the morning, 4 o'clock, finished darshan and came to one Amma. I had to spend some time with a very old lady, but very great devotee of Bhagavan Narayana. So she used to tell me so many. That day when I came, I said, Mama, enough is enough. I am not going to give any more lectures. So she started laughing. I said, why are you laughing? He said, when there is a joke, we have to laugh, isn't it? He said, what is the joke? The joke is, did Narayana ask you whether you want to give lectures or not? No, he didn't ask me. Did I ask you whether you want to give lectures or not? No, you didn't ask me. Then whose question you are answering? Who asked you? Friends, we talk uncalled for. See? If you want an ideal person to follow my Shekhar Baba. I am coming here for so many years. I have not heard more than 3 or 4 sentences per visit. And one sentence is, Swamiji, when are you going? Constantly. Working by the mind is default settings. See, friends, if you do physical work 8 hours, energy consumption, suppose X unit, then you talk for 1 hour, energy consumption is X unit. If you think intensely for 15 minutes, energy consumption is X units. See how much, like the kerosene, diesel, petrol, aviation fluid, go subtler and subtler, more expenses in energy. And then we are all the time, hey, why are you looking like this thing? Manufacturer's defect. Arre? What is the quality of your mind is indicated in your eyes and on your skin. See, friends, look within. Are we unnecessarily getting disturbed and involved in anybody's life? Therefore, mantra is, who asked you? But we have to talk. See? So, when we see something, it is rupa, it is the form, it is the world. And when we react to that, it is the name, word in our mind. See? It's constant, zigzag saw is going on. So we have to work on the mind. And this will happen only if we are convinced that everything happens only to the mind. Nothing happens to body. Now, next step. So after we are convinced of this, that we must not get involved in this world unless called for. See? But this old habit is very difficult to kill. But you have to do that. There is no way out. I'll tell you one example. There is one lady and her second delivery. So her mother came from India. And to look after the daughter, after about 2 months or so, 2 or 3 months, this girl who was carrying maybe 7.5 months or 8 months, so she told her mother, "Mummy, you go back to India, I don't want you here." And in that shouting mode, she went for the office. Mummy crying at home, she is crying there. And she just called me. "Swamiji, where are you?" I said, "I am in such and such place." "Oh, you are here only, I didn't know. I want to come and meet you." I said, "Come." She came for the dinner wherever I was. We were walking outside. And then same thing, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. I said, "Don't spoil my clothes, okay? Keep away." Then she told me this story. "Swamiji, this is what happened." What? Since she came, last 3 months, only one theme. How my brother's wife is bad. Do you want me to go and kill her or what? Is there any other theme? You have come to help me in my pregnancy, or you have come to torture me? Constantly, same thing, again and again, again and again. She said, I got fed up. Friends, when children have to speak harsh to the parents, don't think children are happy. We have destroyed our life. Let them destroy their life. But we can help them. No need. See, friends. Therefore, default settings to be corrected. And how to correct it? Who asked you? How simple it is. We keep on comparing. Now, you are born Indians. This happened in US. One nice temple, I go there every year. 3 lectures. And most of the people are our first generation people. And now becoming old, they have started a small temple and everything. And then Swamiji, now we are trying to hand over this thing, but we are not getting, our children are not interested, what should be done? I said, first of all, learn. When another new generation, first generation youngsters are coming to India, hand over the temple to them and you get out. See? But once you're old, you don't want to leave anything. We have given so many millions of dollars. तुम्हारा स्टैच्यू रखो फिर वहाँ. But why our children are not listening and taking interest as we are taking? I say, look here, you are born Indian, India is a meaning for you. Your children are born American, they have no interest in your India. Accept these facts of life. See, as this is the alien country for you, for them India is alien country. Don't waste your time in that. You are here to be such an instrument the divine expresses through you. See, my friends, this is working on mind. Otherwise the same thing, Swamiji, we have done so much for our children, now the children don't listen to us. Did you listen to your parents? Oh, your genes are inherited in them. See, friends, lead your life in such a manner that you are at peace with yourself. Bhagavad Gita again. नास्ति बुद्धि अयुक्तस्य न चा युक्तस्य भावना न चा भावयत शांति अशांतस्य कुतः सुखम. नास्ति बुद्धि अयुक्तस्य. He who does not have the knack of getting a positive message from every event of our life, even God cannot make them happy. Nothing wrong happens in our life. Every single event is for our evolution. Why we are not able to understand this? Because what is life for us from the womb to the tomb? And therefore we get buried in this. See? And we say we are studying scriptures and the law of karma. Last life I had done this thing. What you have understood? Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. We are not getting the message. Message is whatever miseries we have in this life because of our past karma in the last life. Oh, good. Then whatever you do, good and bad, you will be suffering or enjoying next life. What is the message? Are we born? Do we die? See, before coming to what is this place, whatever it is, I was in Birmingham. Before that, we were in Lake District. Before that, I was in Heathrow. Before that, I was in USA. Before that, so when I left USA dead for me. I am still there. Where did I die? In the last life, I did something good or bad. That time, this body was not there, but I was there. In this body, I am doing good or bad. Next life, I will suffer. This body will not suffer. I will suffer. Then who am I? Unbroken, continuous existence. That is we are. Is it not our experience? Childhood has come and gone. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhiras tatra namuyati. Simply chanting Bhagavad Gita will not help. See, there is one bhajan of Kabir ji. He says, if somebody simply keep on chanting pani, 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 and imagining the word pani, the meaning of the word is not there, he will dry. He will die dried. In the same manner, we have to recognize this, friends, that neither are we born, nor do we grow, nor do we die. This can happen only when we have started learning from our experiences and we have no questions about anything in this world. That is one of the reasons I don't entertain question answer. I'll give only one exercise. What is that about which we have no question? That is what you are. Do we have question about our being? Whether I am or I am not? That is all what matters. What others tell, who cares? Let them say. That is their mouth. Talking may be in their hand, but hearing is in our ears. We don't hear. Hey friends, therefore, when we are functioning in this world is outside, nothing happens. Everything happens to the mind. And that mind we have to mind. And that is what we don't do. See. And the first step is this. Dekho suno mat bolo. First step. Our old habit of reacting to everything will die away. If we have made that, nobody can do it for us. And when somebody tells us, who asked you? Then we feel, see, I was insulted. Yes, you deserve that. See, friends, it's so simple. Work on your mind. So the first step is this Mahamantra. Dekho suno mat bolo. Then second, how to work on the mind. See? किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. Don't create friends and enemies in this world. Be friendly with everybody and be happy with everybody. 3. Never try to make anybody happy. We belong to democracy, is it? I want to be miserable. Tathastu. No, but I want to make you happy. God failed to make me happy, in that me, the miserable, want to make others happy. See? Therefore, किसी को आओ मत कहो, जाओ मत कहो. Don't create friends and enemies in this world. Again, Bhagavad Gita. Who is a devotee? Adveshta sarvabhutana maitra. Maitra means be friendly. Not being a friend to a friend. Be friendly with everybody. When you are friendly, you are in the utter present and do not carry the burden of friendship on your head. See? In this manner, slowly, we are functioning outside, but our attention is on the quality of our mind. Before we take up any job, what is the quality of the mind? During the execution of the job, what is the quality of our mind? And when the job is over, what is the quality left behind? So I'll give you 3 words about working on the mind as a spiritual practice. 3 words only. 1, quiet. Second, quiet doesn't mean sleepy. No, alert. We are aware of all that is happening around us. Quite alert. And vigilant. Vigilant when we are interacting in this world. Are we creating friends and enemies in our life? Are we creating likes and dislikes? This is what Bhagavan said in that shlok. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. He who doesn't have this knack, then you live in this world, but understand the purpose for what we are. All other things are secondary. See? Like when we go to satsang, many people have got this funny thing, Swami ji, हमने भगवान का इतना किया, क्या मिला? किसको? Who asked you? When you go to the temple, do you think Bhagwan is getting more? कोई आया नहीं यार आज? No. It is our need we go. Similarly, when we are chanting the Lord's name, I have done so much of japa, but nothing is helping. To whom? Learn. So, the real spirituality is we function in the outer world, but our attention is maintaining the quality of our mind inside. And this can happen only if we know the knack. What is the moral of the story? See? What is the buddhi? Buddhi is ability to get the right message from every experience. See? That is buddhi. See, this example I had given in some of my talks. Some place, there was one elderly person sitting right in the front. That time, these mics, etc. It's a very old story. Nothing was there, camera, nothing was there. So I was sitting and giving talk, and in that I told one story. The story was very simple. That there was a fish that came to a village and he got into a well. And in that well there was a frog. So the frog asked the question, where are you from? He must be Indian frog. So he said, I am from ocean. What is the ocean? Ocean is water. How much water? So the fish said, lot of water. Lot means how much? This much? No. This much? No. This much? No. He took a leap within the water. This much? No. He took diagonally, wall to wall. No. Then how much? Come. He took him to the sea. And now the fish is asking the question to the frog, tell me how much is the water? Frog kept quiet. Now what is the moral of the story? That old man, he asked me, Swamiji, I got a question. So when I looked at him, I felt so misery on myself, not on him. He asked me this question, Swamiji, how that fish from the ocean went to the well? And after asking me this question, he was looking at the audience. So I said, Babuji, that fish went to the well by Kingfisher Airlines. Now, what is the moral of the story? Moral of the story is a person who is lost in small little things, he cannot even imagine the infinite. See, these pictures that we see, Vishwarupa Darshan kahin to bhi hoga na, that we so many heads, Sahasra Shirsha Purushaha, Sahasraksha Sahasrapat, Sabhumim Vishwato Rutva, Atyatishta Dashangulam. So what we imagine, Sahasra Shirsha Purushaha, oh, Narayana is having thousands of heads. And Sahasraksha, per head there is only one eye. Sahasraksha. That is not the meaning. But when we are unable to bring out the message, we are lost. Therefore, this karma, papa, punya, dharma, adharma, is for what? See, it is not for sending you to hell and heaven. It is not for proving birth and death. It is not for proving rebirth theory. No. Bhagavan Krishna says, Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhirastatra namuyati. Like the body has gone through so many stages, but when the body is dropped, we get another body who died. And we are all frustrated because of death. If you are walking spiritual path, even a passing thought of your death will not come in your mind. Only Nasti Buddhi Ayuktasya. We do not have that recognizing our own experience. Who can help us? We have no experience of birth. If we say we have experience of birth, that means earlier we were absent or what? Can out of absence something come out? See. Therefore, neither do we have the experience of birth nor that of the growth. Therefore, you will see all the elderly people, they have this pathetic joke. Can you imagine what is my age? So you say, Uncle, you may be 81 years young. You are the only one who said correctly, I don't feel I am old. That is a tragedy. Old man should feel old. You know, in old age what happens? The bullock cart, both bullocks gone. Then what to put? So there was one buffalo was tied, and other was a race horse. So a race horse is like the one bullock, and the other bullock is the buffalo. And if you hit that, how it will happen? Wriggle there and there. In the same manner, old people all the time, I don't feel I am old. You cannot feel because you are not born, you are not growing. But then, with reference to the body, there is one Mahatma, I will not tell you the name, somewhere. Whenever I go and meet him, he always says, oh, Swami Anubhavanandaji, you are come, please come. He has got good memory. So, can you guess what is my age? He will ask me. So I will say, Maharajji, you may be about 65, 66. Everybody thinks like that. Then I am his, some disciple there. No, Maharaj is 96 years. No. What happened? 96 years, 4 months, 13 days. How much buried in the body. See, friends, neither are we born, nor do we grow, nor do we have the experience of death. and ultimate. We cannot experience our absence. I am not telling you to do something. Learn from your own experiences. See? What is the state of your mind now? You are man or woman? Rich or poor? Nothing. Being without becoming is transcending the mind and merging in the absolute. See, friends, this is spirituality. Therefore, nasti buddhi ayuktasya. We are unable to get a message. Whenever Narayana calls us, and he gets the message, imagine I am Narayana, I call somebody, I get a message. The number that you have dialed is busy with something nonsense. Again he calls, again the same message. But Narayana doesn't give up, we have to give up. He doesn't give up. He takes his gada. Thank God Narayana is from the north. Had he been from south, what he will do? He will hold his gadha. In the south, there is no difference in there. He will take his gada and give 1 ton. Oh God, Narayana, now you are connected. See, friends. And after some time, we even don't care. Then he doesn't give up. Then he has got the Sudarshan Chakra. See? And when that comes, then, see, I have done so much to everybody, but why is it happening to me? Because you have not answered the call. See, friends, therefore, we have to again and again get a message from every single experience of our life. No event in our life is by mistake. Every event has its purpose. Every event. Like, what is the topic as he told me to speak spirituality? I didn't know I am going to talk. But when the topic came, learning is spirituality, now, if I have applied that in my life, then what will happen? You were told to come here at 9 o'clock, but whatever reason it was delayed. Then I can become angry, you can become frustrated. What spirituality it is? So, this delay of 1 hour, whatever may be the reason, was necessary for us to maintain our poise. If here we cannot maintain our poise, can we learn anything in life? Therefore, our Mahamantra, living at 0 complaint level, no complaint. One lady, she came in the morning. She said, Swamiji, this world is very bad. Look here, I have not created, don't complain. I am not a complaint box. You know, my neighbor came in the morning and gave me sweets. Now you can imagine what I go through. Arre yaar, you people get married and trouble me. Constantly. So I kept quiet. You know what happened? I kept quiet. There is no point in talking. See, she came and gave me sweets in the morning. You know why? Because her son came in merit list. So what can you talk now? I said, Mama, what are you talking? Anybody's child, if my child comes in merit, I will give sweets to my neighbor. No, you don't know. I said, okay, then you tell. She gave the sweets because my son failed 4 times. Therefore, मेरी नाक काटने के लिए she gave it. What ladies can think, Brahma ji cannot think. Why can't we think straight? Because comparison. My son and her son. See, friends, Mind tortures us at 3 levels. Learn. Past memories. जाने कहाँ गए वो दिन. Past. Future worries. ना जीने की तमन्ना है, ना मरने का इरादा है. So past worries, past memories, past worries, future worries, present comparisons. Stop these 3 things. You are working on your mind. Don't bring your past in the present. And therefore you must have seen, I don't ask anybody who are they, where from they have come, why they have come. Hello, and forget. See, don't carry a burden on your head. Be friendly with everyone rather than getting entangled in the so-called being a friend to a friend. Past. Lesser the burden on your head, you are light-hearted. See, sometimes this troubles me only. So, because I forget people's name, etc., so sometime I thought I should try now to remember. I said, Mama, I have seen you somewhere. I don't remember where I have seen you. When did I see you? Swamiji, I am meeting you for the first time. Caught. Clean, bold. Therefore, don't carry the burden of past. And that can be done when you do not talk about your past and do not ask anybody about their past. Then what to talk? Today it is 35. It's becoming so hot. Now this talk doesn't create sin or merit. Talk about weather, talk about politics. Nothing happens. No sin and no merit. Then many people, they sit for meditation and prayer. That time they plan what they will do after meditation. So they are sitting for meditation, and then after meditation I have to make upma for Swamiji. So many people are coming. But Swamiji takes onion or not, I can do anything. I can keep the onions cut there, And then if you want that, we can. Meditation over. And in meditation, कांद्याची फोडणी. Friends, what can you do? Meditation. Friends, mind cannot survive without 3 diets. Like we require 3 diets: proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Our carbohydrates are past memories. See? Our fats are future worries. And present is present comparisons. They are the proteins. Stop these 3. Mind dissolves in consciousness. A reaction of the mind is in the form of speech. You see something, but do not make a comment. Save that experience with you. Like you are seeing whatever backside, my backside, see that, and don't make any comment. This state of mind, when it is maintained all through, in due time, the mind dissolves in consciousness. Now, second experiment. You see whatever you are seeing and comment. Oh, how many beautiful pictures. Who must have drawn these pictures, And so many people are inspired by this thing. World is created. Now this world that we created by reacting to them, is it outside or inside? Is inside. Then if I like it, I want to repeat it. If I don't like it, I want to avoid it. Our whole life is raga dvesha, likes, dislikes. Therefore, these three practices. Past we don't bring and don't ask. Like many people ask us, one lady was so obsessed, very elderly, Swamiji, you don't know how much you have changed my life. And now I want to know everything about you. I said, Mama, don't worry about it. You are happy, that's more than enough. No, I will not leave you. Now, when elderly people say, what can you do with them? So she will hold my hand. That time I was very young. No, I said, okay, Mama, note down. When I was in the jail because of murder, Swamiji, why are you talking like this thing? I said, how do you know that this is lie? You ask about me, isn't it? I don't know how to talk to you. I said, that's what is the technique. You don't talk. We know very little thing about Valmiki Ramayana. But we all know he was a dacoit before writing the Ramayana, isn't it? Good things we don't remember, bad things we remember. See, my friends, therefore don't ask anybody about their past and don't talk about your past. But Swamiji, you are telling so many things of your past. What about that? Very good question. That experience from which you have learned makes you wise. Wisdom is not a burden, it is a light. We all have touched during our childhood fire for whatever reason that has burnt our finger. Do we have like or disliking for the fire? We have learnt it. And therefore, we now know how to deal with the fire in such a manner. The same burning, destructing ability of the fire is utilized to our benefit, is it not? So when you learn, it is not an impression, it is wisdom. Wisdom made available for others is philosophy. Philosophy practiced in one's life is wisdom. Elderly people, they are philosophers. During our childhood, it was not like that, When we used to go to the school, we did not have even slippers, But now see how many children, they want more and more slippers. What did you achieve out of it, tell me? In one Tamil family, this happened in Delhi. So, it's such a great fun. I like chabi bhar ke chhod do. I enjoy that thing. So, when I went to Delhi, it happened. I went to their house. The wife was cooking. She was a regular satsangi. Husband was sitting in the drawing room. And the kids were not there. So when I went, I smelled some kind of tension in the house. So there is no joy and tension. So to give a chabi, I said, let me play something here. Then I said, Mama, where are the two Rakshasas? They are not seen here. Swamiji, they had in their room. I don't know between them and their father what happens. I am fed up. So I said, hey, come on guys. They came. Sat together. Father, son and me. Four of us. I said, just to break the ice. I said, hey, come on yaar. Didn't you buy the new jean which has come in the market? That jean is having this nice design, the jerry design. It looks so beautiful. Don't you buy new jeans? It was enough to trigger. The other child says, Swamiji, when we were children, his father is acting. When we were children, we never bought a new pant. I got the inherited from the first brother. And these days the children want so many pants, so many shoes. What for? And that was enough for the father to burst. And my time was fantastic. Enjoying. No, during our time we had hardly any money. Therefore we have to go through that. But we did hard and see now what we are. His own son. Dad, you are unlucky to have a poor father. I am lucky to have a rich father. Are you jealous? All that anger, frustration got lost in confusion. Don't bring your past in the present. Nobody is interested in our past. See? Similarly, the worries. See? What will happen after my death? I don't know. People will be happy. Many people have got, particularly old people. This question should not come in your mind. One man asked me, very elderly person, Swamiji, what happens after death? I said, I have no experience. What can I tell you? No, tell what happens after death. I said, after death, what happens to whom? No, what happens after death? I said, after death, the people around you will be happy. Something has to happen, isn't it? They will be happy. Remember, if you are walking spiritual path, you will not talk even once about your death. Death is a big bluff. This is working on your mind. Nobody dies. And to work on the mind, we have to learn how the mind works. See? Mind works through the agency of thoughts. And then we must know how the thoughts are formed. See? Like I see with my eye this bottle, no problem. Then I see the mic, no problem. I see you all, no problem. So, seeing by the eyes is not a problem. Hearing by the ears is not a problem. Then, why thinking by the mind is a problem? Eyes are given for seeing. Ears are given for hearing. Mind is given for thinking. No. Chittavritti nirodha. You should not think. And then, if we cannot achieve it, then we go to drinks and drugs. No. Learn from your own experience. When the theme of the thought is finite, you will be thought breeding process. You will be in a thought breeding process. One thought will breed the next thought. Second thought will breed the third thought. Third thought will breed the fourth thought. And as a result, a thought flow will be formed. And you will be carried along with the flow of the thoughts. See? But if the thought is about the infinite, thought will not be formed. See? For example, take simple thing. We have to start this lecture here at 9 o'clock. I don't know what is happening. This is happening, that is happening. They should not go. And that thought flow is creating agitations and frustration and all that. Because the theme is finite. Now take an infinite theme. For example, God's name. Sri Ram, Jai Ram. This is also a thought. Why the flight is late? This is also a thought. So, one thought, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, complete. Then, same thought again, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, complete. A thought flow will not be formed. And when a thought flow is not formed, you are not carried away by the thought flow. It is for this purpose Lord's name is chanted. It is not for finishing the job. God get confused. अरे यार तुमको बुला रहा है क्या वो? नहीं मुझे नहीं बुला मेरा. See, friends, How do we take Ayurvedic medicine? We take the worst medicine. Ayurveda, you know what is the technique of Ayurvedic medicine? They give you such a bitter medicine to avoid the next dose. You say, I am okay. It is better to suffer the disease than to suffer the medicine. Kuteja Arishta. It's so terrible. Name itself is Arishta. So when we take that medicine, the moment we take it, immediately we want something to sweet or sugar or water. Over. But when we take chocolate, do we put the chocolate in the mouth and take a glass of water? No. Put it in a parking lot. And for half an hour keep on enjoying. Like that, we have to chant the Lord's name. Then the Lord will permeate in and through every single cell of our body. We are not doing anything for anybody. Like we are not taking food to oblige the food. Poor nobody is taking, okay, I'll eat. No. We are eating for ourselves. Same way, we are taking the Lord's name by what? By mind. So where should be the effect? On the Lord or on our mind? Effect should be on our mind. And what should be the effect? The mind is freed from the disease of thought flow. Remember this, thoughts are not the problem. Thought flow is the problem. See, my friends, we take bath in Ganges when I go to Rishikesh, Haridwar or Varanasi. Enjoy, no problem. But when the Ganges are in floods, then the water doesn't take us away. The flow of the water takes us away. In the same manner, working on the mind is, do not allow a flow of thought to be formed. So what is the infinite object? Very simple. Words are finite, yes. What will be infinite? Silence. So, don't talk to yourself. Can you think? You cannot think without using words. Now think whatever you like, but don't use words when you are thinking in your mind. Think. If we do not learn from our own experiences, no guru in the world can help us. Asking questions, you get reply. You don't get answer. Reply is not an answer. In a school, the teacher had asked a question. What is the capital of India? The student wrote. You don't know even this much? Who made you the teacher? Therefore, no questions. Learn from your own experience. And thereafter, the third part remains. Who is struggling for this spirituality that we will take by after another break, another half an hour break, go and shake your head and come back to sleep. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि ओम.